How to turn shyness into attraction. Do you feel that you are too shy and it often hampers your communication with other people, especially the other gender? Have you ever been to first dates and felt like you ran out of conversations and made the entire debacle awkward? This is a normal behavior shown by a lot of people, especially those who have been introverts for most of their life. Like it or not, we have all been in such awkward situations, and each one of us surely hates it. Awkwardness can sometimes prevent us from connecting with others or feeling secure in ourselves. Awkwardness does not have to be the last word. If you know how to conduct yourself, you can turn uneasiness into confidence, whether it's for a moment or a lifetime. In this video, we will tell you how you can transform this eerie awkwardness into bolstering confidence and ultimately hyper-attraction. So, to know about all these tips and tricks and the entire transforming process, follow the video and you will do great in no time. Number 1. Adjusting your body language. When you use strategies like the 3-second rule of contact, where you continuously transfer your gaze to others when you're in a group, you can appear more relaxed and make others feel involved in what you're saying. Additionally, using gestures and showing your hands while speaking demonstrates that you are open and confident to others around you. If you are in an embarrassing circumstance, accept it and go all in rather than attempting to appear more confident when you're not. Number 2. Mirroring their actions. Have you ever caught yourself or others emulating their company's actions? This could indicate that the imitator has a soft spot for them. Subtly copying another person's acts and behaviors have been found in studies to build social attachment and rapport with others. This aids in the formation of social and possibly romantic ties. People find it more attractive when their partners mirror their own verbal or non-verbal behavior. When your partner performs it, for example, you can sip a glass of water or rest against the wall, subtly copying your partner's movements. The next time you're trapped in an unpleasant conversation could help relieve tensions and make you feel more at ease with each other. Number 3. Let your body do the positive talking. When we're in a social scenario, it's probably easier to nervously fidget, stare down at our feet, or dig ourselves a hole. However, if we want to succeed in the first few moments of a discussion, we must also use our bodies to communicate. Body language is a key aspect of charm, according to celebrity therapist Richard Reed, because approximately 87% of how we evaluate people is through indirect body language. Positive body language is generally associated with being more pleasant, competent, persuasive, and having better levels of emotional intelligence. In reality, charismatic individuals use a lot of body language. This is because charisma is more than just being charming. It's also about making others feel safe and at ease in our presence. People lower their barriers and become more attentive to what we have to say when we open up our bodies, wave or shake hands with them. This means you don't have to be overly enthusiastic. It's just as crucial to keep your shoulders back to avoid slouching or skulking, especially when social situations get to you. When it comes to body language, even keeping your arms uncrossed while someone is speaking goes a long way. Number 4. Make fun of yourself sometimes. People who make fun of themselves, contrary to popular opinion, are not trying to hide their vulnerabilities. In fact, according to a study, they had higher levels of contentment and self-assurance. In our case, a little self-deprecation might be exactly what we need to de-stress in social circumstances. When we make fun of our discomfort, we show others that despite our shortcomings, we can still hold our own. People will respect you for it because you aren't expecting them to provide validated responses. You're simply accepting who you are without the urge to impress others. It is without a doubt one of the most effective methods for accepting and releasing the shame we often experience as a result of awkwardness. Fortunately, one of the benefits of being charming is that you don't have to change who you are to pretend to be someone else if you need to change your habits. Number 5. Engage in positive eye contact. Couples in love films are frequently shown looking into each other's eyes, wondering aloud, what did I do to earn this gorgeous human being? This is the same as it is in real life. The eye staring between two people has also been found to bring people closer together on occasion. This also applies to romantic experiences. Unacquainted men and women who were matched randomly allowed to engage in mutual gaze reported increased levels of romantic feelings for each other, according to Williams and Klenke in 1993. So if you're having trouble keeping a conversation going, look into your partner's eyes now and again to show that you're engaged and paying attention. What are the chances it might be the beginning of a long-term romantic relationship? Number 6. Laugh off the awkward situations. Have you ever made an embarrassing statement on your first date that created a tense atmosphere around you? If this is the case, joking and laughing off the statement might help to diffuse the situation, as humor is seen as a highly valued attribute in others. Indeed, such comedy might be considered a powerful weapon for bridging the gap between two people's attitudes. As a result, despite differences in opinion, assisting in the maintenance of a connection. Not only does this make things less tense, but it also fosters a loving relationship between the two people as well as an increase in their love and liking for one another. Remember, making jokes isn't a laughing matter. Number 7. Try to be humble whenever possible. This argument could be summed up in a quote. People who are truly enjoyable to be around are humble, not arrogant. They don't show off their awards in front of people. They don't mention people's names only to appear significant. They don't brag about themselves. They don't exude the "I'm the coolest person in the world" vibe. Being self-assured and maintaining strong self-esteem is, of course, beneficial. Confidence, on the other hand, is a delicate line between hubris and arrogance. And there's a distinction: humility. It distinguishes between folks you enjoy being around and those you despise. Consider Kanye West. He's extremely successful while also being extremely obnoxious. Consider Barack Obama. He's tremendously successful while remaining incredibly humble. Whether you like Kanye West's music or not, you can't ignore his absolute confidence and arrogance. Whether you agree or disagree with Obama's views, you can't ignore his confidence and humility. There is a narrow line to walk. People that are pleasant to be around avoid boasting. They are narcissistic and self-centered. Number 8. Your imitation is their flattery. Indeed, we often feel appreciated and validated when we hear our own words spoken back to us in a positive tone or when we recognize ourselves in other people's gestures. Mirroring, as defined by psychology, is an efficient approach to establishing rapport and trust with others. In truth, charming people are continuously observing others' demeanors and energy levels to match their own. When someone unconsciously imitates our movements, speaking patterns, or attitudes, we inadvertently believe they are the same as ourselves. Verbal mirroring in particular can be a useful tactic for persons who are slow to respond in social situations. Buy yourself some time to think about what to say next by repeating the last few words stated by the other person. Repetition also communicates to others that we have listened carefully and comprehended their message. People enjoy you the most, as bizarre as it may sound, not when you are being funny or smart, but when you make them feel funny or smart. That's exactly what mirroring is all about, showcasing the other person's better qualities to actually connect with them. As a result, it should go without saying that it should be done with sincerity. Overthinking it can backfire and keep you from having meaningful talks. Number 9. Relax into your vulnerabilities and get over them. We have a tendency to believe that exhibiting vulnerability makes us appear weak and inept. In fact, we frequently disguise our uneasiness in social situations by being silent or chatting at a breakneck speed. However, a study conducted by the University of Mannheim in Germany found that what we consider a vault is viewed as intriguing and desirable by others. Because vulnerability is thought to be humanizing, this is the case. The difficulty is that we tend to exaggerate our own vulnerability because we notice our flaws more clearly than others. However, if we choose to be open and honest about our uneasiness in social situations, we may gradually ease into the conversation and earn the trust of those around us. It's important to remember, though, that we should only match our vulnerability to the scenario. For example, rather than oversharing our deepest concerns and anxieties during a first date or an important interview, we want to convey that we are worried but excited. Sharing our vulnerabilities as a result can make others feel unique. When people believe they have made you feel at ease throughout your contact, they will like you more. We develop stronger connections when we do so in the appropriate way and in the right circumstances, since people are unconsciously cheering for us. The most important takeaway from all of this is that excellent interactions are born when people can connect with one another. This entails being vulnerable, transparent, reflecting others, and taking responsibilities for our own actions. The best part is that you can do all of this without feeling obligated to be the focus of attention, because charisma is about racing to people around you, not yourself. That's about all we can hope for as socially uncomfortable people. We hope you got to know a lot about socially awkward behavior and how to transform it into attraction and charisma. If you did, please hit the like button below followed by the subscribe button. Finally, the bell button next to you ensures that you never miss any of our content. You may also share our videos and come back to see what else we have to offer. See you in the next video!